Hey there, welcome back to Cloud Consultant Services. In the last video, we covered the theory behind AWS DNS Firewall, what it is and why it is important, how it helps to secure your AWS environment. Today, we are diving into a hands-on part. I'll walk you through the setting of AWS DNS Firewall, step by step, showing you how to configure the rule group, associate them with VPC, sharing that rule group with across AWS account and test the firewall in action. So if you haven't watched the theory video, I highly recommend to check it out with all the presentation. The link is in the description. So yeah, now let's jump to the AWS console and get started. Thank you. So we are logged into one of the network account, which is like ending with 4076. Uh, we are going to create a role group. So that would be a two role group. So as I mentioned in one of our slide in landing zone, that we will be having a separate account for network related resources like managing your firewall, managing your VMs, network rules, firewall managers, and everything. Transit gateway has to be done for the network account, right? So that's the best practice. Following that, I am logged into the network account. I'll be creating the network role. So let me say network central group. So give a tag. Now let me create a rule groups quickly. So there are the couple of rule group that I have to create as I'll be creating a rule group of all separate. So first one is TNT wait list block. I'll take the action to block. Uh, create another rule groups. So next one is malware domain list. Third one is create red list. Mark, select red list rule group. Block. Last one I'll create malware domain list. I think it's a botnet command list. List. Create more action as a block. Select the rule group. Here you go. So you completed your one rule group. So I'll also create one more rule group called custom. So network custom in rule group. Mm, mm, Central. So we're going to manage this centrally. Uh, create a rule group here. So I am going to block some digital domain block. I create one like I'm going to block. Mm, So there are certain domain that I feel like I want to block for my organization. That is, for example, I don't want anyone to use Facebook. com. Twilio com. I don't want anyone to use API. Twilio com. Don't want to use anyone as Insta. Use CNPC. So I'm just giving an example. It can be done. Any domain name can be blocked from a domain. Oh, sorry. I think I mistakenly clicked that one. Okay, it's there. Block. There you go. So you have the rule associated. We are good. So we created a two rule group. Now our plan is to share this rule group with a child account with all the workload accounts. So for sharing this rule group, we need to have user resource access manager, create work DNS firewall rule. Search for the Route 53 resolver rule group, and I want to share both the rule group. Next, next, and either you can just share with your organization ID using your org ID, or if you want to have share with a only limited AWS account where want to get blocked, like productions or keep active for the non-prod environment. Yeah, so I'll just choose a couple of our AWS account. We do have we have a prod account and account. So we can choose multiple account. Next, resource. Here you go. So we launch that. I log into one of the account called ending with 9935 and try to exit from there. Yeah. So need to make sure that you're in the same region and go to RAM. You'll see that there is a one invitation pending, network DNS firewall. I'll accept that. So the moment you accept that, uh, your rules will start getting displayed in under the VPC DNS rule firewall rule. Yeah, I can see my two rule groups added here, but it's not associated. So in order to associate, let's jump on, enter into it, and associate the VPC. So the moment you associate the VPC, your filtration will start working on it. I'll associate for the other domain that is custom. Yeah. So any EC2 machine, Lambda, or any kind of custom domain name which is running on this VPC or subnet, and, it is going to blocked using this or whatever domain list we have defined. Um, yeah, I think let me go back to so this was one. It's in progress. By the time let's go to the Route 53 and we'll configure the VPC query. So this is more of in order to capture the DNS query that is coming up within the VPC. So very important for troubleshooting, like what sort of query that you have. So I'll say that this is my prod VPC DNS query. Right? All domain name can be logged. So you have option to um, publish this query logs to log group, S3 bucket, or firewall. So as per the practice, which I mentioned that we should have a log account where you can store all S3 bucket. So all the logs can be forwarded here. So having the S3 bucket would be a good option. So if I can go ahead with the option sharing configure the S3 bucket and add in the permission and add in that location over here. But for time being, I'm going to use CloudLog group to show you the demo. CloudWatch. I'll just create a go on CloudWatch group. VPC.DNS group. Created. I'll just keep the retention 7 days. It is now. Let me refresh this. Have my groups now. Which VPC you want it to get filtered out? Get here. Queries. Okay, it is associated here. I have to remove one of my associated because I think I already tested this. Uh, I'll remove this from here. Also delete this one so that I can complete my other. Yeah, let me log here. Log it. Here you go. So we have a query created. Uh, Going back to my VPC query, you'll see that log is getting started. Uh, since I don't think we have any workload in this account, I could let me go and log in. Before that, let me see the association is completed or not. Yeah, I see association is done. So any domain name which is going to filter from this account. So as I mentioned in my diagram that uh, any EC2 machines or anything getting uh, trying to query the or trying to go to internet to download the packages or download something, it has to go through the DNS firewall. So that a rule we have applied here. So all the outbound will get egress traffic will get filtered out. Um, Now let me see if I have any machines in this account. I can. If not, then let me create one machine. Server something. I'll just skip it. Short. This small. I don't want to PC. Choose. Yeah, the subnet via DMZ. Okay, I'll just choose typing. Choose this internet. Okay, I'm just launching this machine to show you that whether we are able to connect and we are not able to reach to those domain name. 1 second, let me see the route. Okay, it should be fine. I think I should get the access now in some time. I should see the logs are getting should be getting, yeah, I see one logs get generated. So my if you see my machine IP, where is my instance? Connect this machine. I'm able to connect now this machine. So IP of my machine is 10.71.179. So I can try curl https dot google.com. Right. So this is something I'm trying to access. Curl https facebook.com. It should not give a response. it's failing, so it's not giving any response. Um, if I do telnet, will you .com. So yeah, my screen is very small. Sorry. Oh, stop. So one thing is I'm not able to reach to this domain. Let's see, install and see, I'm not able to restore this domain. I'm not able to reach to this domain at all. It's getting blocked. Drop. Michael. Coming to the query, I can see I can go to login site group and filter out. I have this broad VPC DNS query. Run it. Yeah. So I could see the traffic that is getting generated from one of my VPC. So I'm trying to reach out to what all domain name, right? So this is my source address. This is my server's IP, right? I tried doing the curl google.com, right? So that query happened to the Google, and this was the IP of the Google's, and what response, right? I get. So uh, R code should be there. There should be some R code here. Yeah. So R code is saying no error, so it's got not blocked, right? Yeah. So I think yeah, this is more of the quick testing that we have done, and we are able to see the logs are getting generated here properly. Uh, uh, this was more of the end-to-end distribution about this. I have also created one document uh, in my. Let me see if I have the document. Yeah. I'll share this link on the documents about how to. It's a high level implementation that what's the benefit of having these services as we discussed in the previous call, and what's the costing of these services, and what's the architecture diagram, right? So I have pasted. I'll share this link in the chat. Uh, I think yeah, more of this. It was. I think this is more of that I want to discuss. So if you found this tutorial helpful, make sure that it's give us a thumbs up, and please feel free to comment. If you are really very serious of AWS security in cloud best practices, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in next video. Thank you.